My name's Billy Hamilton. About 35 years ago, for some reason or another, I'm not sure what, I started visiting people that was in the hospital that I went to church with. And I've continued to do that for ever since that time. And about 8 years ago, I saw an ad in the paper where they was looking for volunteers to visit people from home hospice, and I answered that ad and came to a meeting, and it sounded like something I wanted to do, and I started being a hospice volunteer, and I've really got a lot out of it and feel like that maybe that's part of my calling, is to do something like that. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, my dog had cancer surgery, and then he had to have 18 treatments of radiation. After that, when I'd go out to visit, I decided I didn't want to leave him at home. So one day I carried Buddy with me, and I decided he was a natural at what he does. He barks and scratches all the time at home. But when I took him into the nursing homes and even visited people in regular homes, he never barked or never scratched, and I always went to the bathroom before he went in the front door. I thought that was unusual, and he's still continuing to do the same thing today. And we go into rooms sometimes, mostly in nursing homes, and we'll find somebody crying or sort of down and out, and Buddy will lick them in the face and they'll pat him on the head, and it seems like he just turns them around instantly. And we continue to visit 5 or 6 nursing homes every week. We meet new friends every day, and I have usually most of the time 3 or 4 hospice patients, but I've been with some hospice patients that are actually dying, and there's a time or two I've said a prayer with them and it calmed them down, and I think it's the good Lord working through me and my dog when we visit these nursing homes. That's quite meaningful to a lot of them's lives. I get attached to some of them, but if I've been around them long enough, I know they've got themselves right with the good Lord. It doesn't really bother me that much to see them pass on, because I know they're headed to a better place than being in a nursing home. So that's some of the things that I've had happen to me over the period that I've been visiting. It's really a good feeling to go out and visit people, and just being around people in general, and having my dog Buddy with me makes it even more interesting. They've got a love that's unbelievable. Fact of business, I carried my dog to church 3 or 4 months ago. Occasionally I do children's sermons at church, and I carried Buddy to church, and we did a sermon on love, and my dog Buddy, he was an example of love, and it went over real big. I was scared to death while we were at church that he might act up and do something wrong, but he didn't. He was a little angel all the time we were in the church, just like he is in all the nursing homes. And when we walk in the door, they say, "Well, here comes Buddy and Billy," and it gives you a good feeling to hear that. And Buddy's sort of getting old. He's about 14 years old. Got arthritis real bad, on a lot of medicine to keep him going. But as long as we can, we're going to go out and visit people in nursing homes and try to cheer them up. And I think the good Lord's going to bless both of us from that experience.